Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we can support our great leader, maq Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality and put the Fulani Janjaweed to shame. He said the non-Fulani Northern Security operatives have now started begging Buhari to let them leave Biafra land and go back home to defend their villages and communities before the foreign Fulani terrorists kills their families in the bid to take over their ancestral lands. Buhari has refused to accept their plea and request, and that was why the former Nigerian head of state, Abdulsalami Abubakar, cried out that the killing has gone out of hand. Even the Benue State Governor, Samuel Ortom, also lamented that 80% of children are out of school because of the Fulani terrorist killer herdsmen activities. maq Nnamdi Kanu has warned Nigerians about the Fulani Janjaweed evil plans, but they refuse to listen to him. The Hausas are very nice people. You know, they are very nice people. They like to live in peace with their neighbors. They don't cause trouble. But they allowed troublemakers, foreign Fulani Janjaweed, who are not indigenous to Nigeria, to dominate them and use the Hausa land as a launching pad to dominate the indigenous Nigerian tribes. You know, they always claim Hausa Fulani. No, there is nothing like Hausa Fulani. Hausa is different from Fulani. So what the Fulani did, they used the gullibility of the Hausas, you know, to add to their numbers and deceive them and use them against the indigenous tribe that makes up the zoo called Nigeria. If the unity beggars in Biafra land and Nigeria can reason well and come to their senses, they should all support maq Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB's call for Biafran referendum and stop Fulani Janjaweed oppression and domination of Nigeria's indigenous tribe. They can do it. If they are willing, they can do it. According to report, Abdulsalam Abubakar, former Nigerian head of state, laments, says war front everywhere, security forces overstretched. Abdulsalam, who stated this while speaking during the 38th Founders Day and 30th Convocation ceremony of the Federal University of Technology, Minna, Niger State, affirmed that security forces were overstretched, and sending them to Biafran land is not a wise decision because Biafrans are not the troublemakers. The Fulani terrorist bandits and the Boko Haram terrorists and Islamic States are the troublemakers. They are the ones causing terrorism in Nigeria. But the Nigerian government, led by the Fulani terrorist bandit leader, Muhammadu Buhari, will not send the military to go after his own. Abdulsalami said Nigeria is facing a very hard time security-wise, where the war front is everywhere, and this is a war without any morality. the old and the young are being slaughtered by the Fulani terrorists without cause. Being slaughtered by the Fulani terrorists. You know, if the Fulani terrorist bandits are not the ones slaughtering, it is the Fulani terrorists in military uniforms that are slaughtering. And that is why everyone has to come together. Every freedom lover has to come together and let this Fulani Janjaweed know that we want freedom. Because they don't like freedom. They detest freedom. They detest peace. And that is why we have to let them know we are peace-loving people. We like our freedom and we want it. So that they can go back to Sahel or Futajalon, where they come from. You know, the Fulani Janjaweed, with their divide and rule tactics of politics, have connived with other Nigerian tribes to ensure that Biafrans, especially the southeast region, is not considered for 2023 presidency by their two major political parties. The Biafran politicians are wasting their time and deceiving themselves, thinking that if they run down IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for political bargain or political gains, that the Fulani Janjaweed will trust them and offer them the 2023 presidency. They are lying. There is nothing the Biafran politicians can do to please the Fulani Janjaweed, because they have a plan to Fulanize Nigeria. Giving Igbo presidency or Southern presidency will not help their Fulani agenda. You know, the Biafran politicians who are deceiving themselves, even without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, or Nigerian Civil War, even without those, the Fulani and the other Nigerian tribes, they are already jealous of the Igbo tribe because of our intelligence and prosperity. And that is why Igbo are hated by the Fulani Janjaweed and other tribes in the zoo called Nigeria. They are jealous of them. And that is why Biafrans are asking for referendum. If you don't like us, if you don't want us, let us go in peace. But the Fulani Janjaweed does not want Biafra to go in peace because they know the moment Biafra leaves, then the zoo called Nigeria will suffer. It will sink. According to African Polling Institute, only 8% of Nigerians are happy with the Nigerian state of affairs under Buhari and its Fulani Janjaweed. Of course, we know those 8%. We know where they come from. They are the Fulani terrorist bandits, Fulani terrorist killer herdsmen, Boko Haram and Islamic State terrorists. They are the ones happy with the state of affairs because there is lawlessness in Nigeria, so they love it. Buhari and his gang of Fulani terrorist Janjaweed, jihadists, including those in judiciary, legislature, executive, and security agencies, have turned Nigeria into a lawless country since they came into power in 2015. And that is why the Fulani terrorist bandit Director General of Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation can unilaterally violate Nigerian Constitution and sanction a TV station because they discussed another Fulani terrorist Director General of Nigeria Intelligence Agency. Hundreds lost their jobs because of this foolish Fulani decision and policy. Yet, the lawless Fulani Janjaweed Nigerian government care less about anything. They care less. And that is why we want Biafra referendum. That is why we want it. We want Biafra to be restored. Biafrans are tired of all this Fulani, Janjaweed nonsense. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. And bye-bye for now.